And that one. All right, how's everyone out there tonight? Bob is back. Biker News Canada. I'm a little bit late tonight. I've had myself. You won't even believe this story. I can tell you guys a funny, not funny because I'm in pain. So I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. and of course I had to head to the washroom. So unknown to me, my right leg was asleep. So I jumped out of bed, swung my feet off the bed as you do, put all my weight on my right leg, and that leg folded right under me. It was like crazy, like just folded like just like boom, like a piece of paper, right? And I landed on the top of my right foot, and the bone that goes through your right foot to your big toe, I heard it crack, and now it's all swollen. It's getting a little bit bruised. And the great part about this is I start a full-time job on Monday where I got to wear my work boots all day long. So let's hope that this broken foot does not mess up my new employment because I'll be choked. Hey, Warren, how you doing, bro? Thanks for popping in, brother. I always appreciate to see you, Warren. And thank you to the other people that are watching. I see up there in the corner, I got 3 people on with me, so that's cool. So we got some biker news, and it's not a good news story, but it's biker news and it happened in Canada, so I'll cover it. I'm gonna go right to the OPP. So for those of you that aren't from Canada or Ontario specifically in Canada, hey SNS, good to see you, bro. Yeah, man, the joys of getting old, your bones get brittle. I've never had nothing like that. Usually I fall down, bounce right back up, and life goes on. Nope, not this time. Crack, snap, and pop sound like a thing of Rice Krispies, man. It was killing me. But yeah, thanks for joining me last night, SNS. I loved that interview. That was a great interview. She was nice and easy to talk to. If I can go an hour and a half without having to stumble looking for questions, it was a good interview. She was down to earth. The group, One Broken Biker, doing some good stuff out there for the motorcycle community, and let's hope they can expand and make it into something really big. So, like I say, we're going to go to the OPP um, X. OPP's on X. So here they are. Police seized more than 100 kilograms of suspected cocaine and arrested a full patch member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club and 3 other individuals following a 3-month drug investigation. Not a very long investigation. I've been in investigations of this nature that lasted for years, spanning from the GTA, Greater Toronto Area, in the Niagara region, into Nova Scotia, which is across the country towards the Maritimes, going east. January 2025, the OPP led biker enforcement, the BEU, with assistance from Niagara Police, York Regional Police, and Halton Police, commenced an investigation into suspected drug trafficking activity by outlaw motorcycle gang, I hate the G word, members in St. Catharines. The investigation revealed that large quantities of cocaine were being trafficked through the GTA and distributed to the east coast of Canada. On Friday, April 4th, the OPP-led BEU and the New York Regional Police and New York Regional Forensic Identification, etc. Hey, Frank, how are you, bro? Thanks for dropping in tonight, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, let me put you guys on the screen. So where were we? So yeah, so they did a search warrant at a resident in Richmond Hill. Now, Richmond Hill is kind of on the north part of Toronto, and it's generally a very wealthy part of the city. Now, that's where they found, allegedly, all this is allegedly, because I will never ever say that whatever's printed in here by the police is true, but this is their version of the story. So, allegedly, they found 101 kilograms inside this house in Richmond Hill and 215,000 in Canadian currency. As a result of the investigation, 4 individuals were charged with a total of 8 offenses. Friday, April 4th, members of the Niagara Regional Police Service Intelligence Unit and 2 tactical response units. So they brought the SWAT team to his house, executed additional search warrants at 2 residences in St. Catharines. Following items were seized: 25 oxycodone, that's perks, 5 ounces of suspected cocaine, a money counter, and a quantity of Canadian currency. Estimated street value of the drugs, 10.1 million. They just multiply everything by 100. That's how they come up with their numbers in the police. If you get caught with a kilo, which is 1,000 grams, then they times that by 100 per gram, and that's what they say the street value is. It's just an easy way to do things for them, and it makes it sound like it's something big in the courtroom. Oh yeah, so there's more to the story, and then there was a guy in a car in Nova Scotia already. So on the 5th of April, after these raids, the OPP-led BEU provided information to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, which is our FBI, in Nova Scotia. And the RCMP conducted a vehicle stop and located approximately 5 kilograms of suspected cocaine, a rifle, ammunition, and high-capacity magazines. And the driver of that vehicle has been charged by Cumberland County District RCMP. And apparently that driver resides in Ontario. So that'll be a drag for him. He's in jail out east. His friends are in jail in Ontario. And, basically, how can you help each other when you're all in prison? But everyone should know this. The moral of the story is ask for your lawyer. Ask for your lawyer, and then ask for your lawyer. What? This couldn't be it. No, this isn't the right one. No, this is not. No, that's not the right one. Okay, so I think that's what we got for that one. I can go back to, let's go back to another news story. But, like I say, that's one of the reasons I don't get that big on the news stories. Out of the web, and then there's the table. They like to have the table with the pictures, big bags of money. So I would give you what I think is really happening there, but then I might add ammunition to the police investigation. So I'll keep my tongue in my head for this one. The house where they say they found the 100 pieces was not the member of the club's house. That much I've gathered out of these stories. So they said they were taking some to St. Catharines and they were taking some to Nova Scotia. So then the cops get in. Now, you know what? I don't even know what to talk about. There's some names. They put the names in the thing, but that's how they do it. And they only charge 4 people from St. Catharines, which is strange. I mean, who owned the house in Richmond Hill? So there's a little bit of a gap to the story as far as I can tell. But, and like I say, I hate doing these stories about who got arrested or even worse, who got hurt or killed or whatever in a thing. It's not really the kind of news I like to do. And keep in mind, a lot of these things, they'll make a big hoopla, and of course, it's got to get in the paper. It's part of what they do. It's part of the police tactics, propaganda, and get everyone to hate the bikers. And then the next thing to do is get everyone to court, and that's when you stop hearing about what happened is in court, because they could have done something on their investigation wrong, and the charges get dropped. The charges could, the investigation could have been all upside down. So a lot of times charges get dropped, charges get reduced, and don't forget that there'll be some guys in there trying to get bail right now. It's hard to get bail when they're throwing around numbers like 100 kilos. Like, geez, how do you get bail on that? It's not going to be a good fun journey for these people. But like I say, as much as they like to say on the headline about the outlaws, it's only one member of the outlaws, and everything's only alleged. It has to be proven in court, and nothing's been proven in court as of yet. Okay, now I got more stuff I want to do that's not kind of related to that. I was going to do two separate videos, but I got you guys on here, so why don't we just plow through and we'll go. Yeah, they're tired of donut breaks. We should have been eating some poutine somewhere, crazy coppers. All right, so that's our news story for Biker News from Canada. Like you say, it'll be a bummer trying to catch a bail when they're throwing around numbers like that. Hope for the best for these guys. But we all know how it gets in the courtrooms, too. So this weekend, we're doing Rod and Tim.
So delicious.
And it's tomorrow. And it's the kind of party that you want to go and you can remember. Okay? So if you don't know a member, don't go showing up at their clubhouse saying, hey, I heard this on Biker News Canada. That won't get you in the door. You gotta know a member personally. Okay, so this one's not like that. This is the Bikers Against Bullying down in Abbotsford, British Columbia. They're gonna take the kids bowling on Saturday. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. They got room for up to 20 kids. Enter the names and ages of your children to register. Kids aged 6 to 16 is what they're taking. It's a free event and space is limited. Your spot will be confirmed within 24 hours by email. It's going to be at the Galaxy Bowl, 32490 Simon Avenue, Abbotsford, British Columbia, 2:30 p.m. So find this page. You can find it on the Biker News Canada page. 100% it's on there. And register your kids and take them bowling for the day, man. Why not? And while you're there, show some support to the Bikers Against Bullying people out there doing some great stuff in our community, man. Now, the Iron Horse MC, again, this is a situation you need to know a member to go. They're having a spring party. The door's at 7. It happens tomorrow. And you need to know a member of the Iron Horse MC to get in there. So go check that one out if you're a supporter of theirs. I say, why not? Now we're off to Fort Mac in Calgary, in Alberta, sorry, in Alberta. So they got a pretty cool show coming on. Come on down this Saturday for a great time, live entertainment, parking lot, car show and shine, food trucks, something for everyone. Kids getting free, last minute boost still available. $60 to get your spot. And it's the Edmonton Swap and Ink. I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger so we can read the poster. And food, electronics, leather. It's at the Aviation Museum, 11 space 110 Kingsway Avenue, Northwest, Edmonton, Alberta. It happens tomorrow, 11 in the morning till 6 p.m. It's $10 to get in, and kids are free. So, and it's custom cars. So go check that one out. If you're in the Edmonton way, right? If you're in Edmonton. Which is funny. We talked about Edmonton a little bit last night. So the 5th annual season opener event hosted by GTA motorcycle riders. It happens tomorrow. It's going to get together at 11 in the morning. Kickstands are going up at 1 in the afternoon. It's an inclusive ride, welcoming riders on all makes and models. We've got music, vendors, food trucks, prizes, burnout competition, and a slow race. 5500 Dixie Road, Mississauga. And I believe that's somewhere near the 401 5500. We got the Ancaster, which is just outside of Hamilton. It's the Swap Meet and Car Show. It's last Sunday in April. It's always last Sunday in April. It's open at 8 a.m. It's at the Ancaster Fairgrounds, 630 Trinity Road, South Jerseyville, Ontario. Free parking on fairgrounds. Admission's $10. Children under 12 are free. There's snack bar, and there's spaces available. If you're a vendor and you still want to get on down there, go check it out, man. Check it out. It should be a laugh. And it's hosted by the Roadrunners Car Club. But it says on it that there's also motorcycle stuff going on down there. This happens on Saturday as well. This is in Oliver, BC, according to the person that posted it. Second annual Ogo Pogo Poker Run. Say that drunk a couple times. Cash prizes for top hands. It happens Saturday. All bikes are welcome. Write-up registrations are welcome. It's $40 for a rider, $20 for the passenger. Pre-register before April 23rd. Well, that didn't happen if you haven't registered already. The meeting point is at the Legion, the Royal Canadian Legion, 6417 Main Street, Oliver, British Columbia. And I have no idea where that is. I've only been to BC once. But anyways, it must be near Kelowna because Kelowna Power Sports is one of the sponsors. So check it out, guys. We're raising some money already for different charities out there in BC, man. Like to see that. That's what this channel is about. Is bikers helping others. I think there's another. I'm pretty sure I had. Yeah, Shores Cycle and Marine. First annual spring show off car and motorcycle show. It's happening Saturday, April 26th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Rain or shine. Pre-registration is required. Parking 8 a.m. to 10. Gift bags for the first 25 entrants. In lieu of entrance fee, donations to the food bank. So that's important. Bring something for the food bank. Trophies for top People's Choice car and motorcycle categories. And first place bragging right trophies. In short, yes, it's in Nova Scotia. That's where that one is. So we're hitting a few of the provinces today. We've got Alberta, Nova Scotia, and Ontario, of course. When is this one? April 26th. This one's this weekend also. So Abate Kitchener, you know who the Abate is. We have Abate in Canada. We have Abate in the States. The Biker Rights group. So the Kitchener chapter is having a charity poker tournament. Buy-in's $25. You have one more buy-in for another $25. First prize is a weekend Harley rental from Black Ridge Harley. That'd be cool. Folding lawn chair, prepaid visa, and there's 50-50 tuning toss. All sorts of good stuff. Many of these races will go to Kids Sport Kitchener, empowering youth through sports. Will be held at the Waterloo Rod and Gun, April 26th from 7 to 11 p.m. And I'll tag along or Moose for more info for that one. I got a feeling. Oh, there's another one, man. We're doing good here. So this is something to raise money, help raise money for One Broken Biker, and that's the group I was interviewing last night. Moto Psycho, Bose Biker Events and Rides, Eastern Ontario. Notice all vendors, no tables down until 3 p.m. Motorcycle swap meet. It's this Saturday. Greeley Legion, 8121 Mitch Owens Road, Ottawa, Ontario. Gates open at 9. So 4 vendors called to book your tables. $20 for a table. That's not bad, man. Call Jim or Al. The numbers are right there. No cash machines on site. There'll be a free complimentary breakfast served to vendor. Compliments of Celtic Brotherhood. Lunch refreshments will be available on site to the public. Please support your local biker community. So go check that one out. It's up there in the Ottawa region. It's in Ottawa. Yeah, it's right in Ottawa. Go check that one out, all you good people in Ottawa. Now, we got another one here. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, man. It's a gathering of nations missing, murdered and missing Indigenous woman motorcycle ride. Saturday, April 26th, $35 a biker, includes entry into the powwow. Well, that'd be cool. I've never been to a powwow, man. Sponsored by Red Rum MC and Red Spirit WMRC. The Women's Riding Club, I'm assuming. I'm going to go with that. Saturday, April 26th, registrations at 11, kickstands up at 1. We're alongside fellow bikers from across the nation as we journey from the 66 Travel Center at 14314 Central Ave, Southwest Albuquerque. Oh, it's in New Mexico. Why do I keep talking about shit in New Mexico? Well, it's a good, you know why? Because it's a good cause, and I, you know, I interviewed Red Rum up here from Northern Alberta, and I really like the club and what they do. I think I always save something as soon as I see. So this Sunday, man, this Sunday's a big thing. It's a Fallen Riders Memorial. I wouldn't mind seeing if I can make it on down there, to be honest with you. It's April 26th. It's at the front lawn service and roll call readings at Queen's Park, Ontario. That's the Ontario legislative buildings. 1 Queen's Park, Toronto, Ontario. Then there's a social directly following the ceremony at the Keating Pub, at the Keating Channel Pub, 2 Villiers Street, Toronto. So get on down there. It's a big memorial for all the fallen riders. And they take it right to the Queen's Park, which I think is pretty cool. Get the word in the politicians' ears that you know, people on their phones gotta stop killing people on motorcycles. It's not cool. So we got another season of refreshing. Are you ready, Prince Edward Island? It's a Christian Motorcyclist Association. And what are they doing? Seasons of refreshing, April 25 to 27 at Summerside Baptist Church. And there's a list of hotels that you can stay at. So I'm not 100% what this is. But it involves ministry motorcycle people, right? And it's out in PEI, beautiful little province. The island down there. So if that's your thing, go check them out. What we got here? Torque and Throttle. The season opener is going to be Wednesday, April 30th. That should be in the weekly rides. And that's in Morrison Road, Niagara Falls. That ride's been going for a long time. We'll check that one out. And I think that's what I got. Rocky's Fight Night happened today down in London. We did a suddenly it was how it happened. So I think that's what I got for today, dudes. We got a big investigation, led to 4 people getting arrested. One of those people, this one I want to talk about. One of those people, apparently a member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. So he's always, you know, if you're a member of a club and you're arrested and stuff like that, unfortunately, you're always going to end up in the paper. And on the web and everywhere else where people get their news. Yes, I think this is it, man. Yeah, that was it. That was it for today. Now, as far as weekly rides go on Saturday, the only one I knew of, and it's not saved on my Facebook yet, was the Ghost Riders RC. Used to do one in Bracebridge every Saturday. I'm gonna have to contact the Ghost Riders, see if I can track them guys down and find out if they're still having it on Saturdays. And that was in Bracebridge. Up there on beautiful Highway 11. Thanks for dropping in, Warland. I'm gonna sign myself out right here anyways. You guys be blessed and have a great weekend, brother. Much love and respect. Always. So yeah, so that's what we had. So we got a bunch of events happening this weekend all across our great country here called Canada. So don't be afraid to pop into one of those events. There's one more thing I'm going to mention. The Garage, which is a hangout spot for the Hand Riders group, which is up there around the Walkerton area, right? So if you know somebody from the Hand Riders group, you go hang out with them every Saturday. And I think they said this week tonight as well at their hangout spot. They're calling it the Garage. Contact a member. So contact a member of the Hand Riders group. If you want to go to hang out with them guys tonight after you're done riding your motorcycle for the day and the evening. Go there, maybe have a couple cold ones with some friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I notice motorcycles bring folks together. You can't get around that. Folks bring folks together, man. You could say it another way, but and the open-minded and open-hearted ones, they don't care what you're riding as long as you're out there in the wind. I see a lot of comments so far this year. Well, what happened to the motorcycle rig? Nobody gives it this year. I don't know. I'm not out there. I know when I'm on a bike, the only thing I won't give the two finger down wave to is a scooter. Or if you do sometimes, you feel like you're weird for doing it. But anyways, they're out there. There's people on scooters. They're still out there doing their thing too. Everyone's got their thing that they got to do, right? The way she goes. So those events will wrap up the month of April. The calendar will be out for the month of May. Don't forget, we got Biker News Canada patches. And I want to put a special thing out here to Eric. Eric, I messed up and your patch got lost in a big pile of stuff. And so it got in the mail. And I threw in an extra for you, bro, because I told you it was already on the way and it wasn't. I don't like lying to people. So, you know what I mean? It'll get there the beginning of next week. I apologize, but you'll get two for the price of one as an apology from me. And don't forget, you can get the book, my book, One Night in the Playpen. You can get an autographed copy from me, or you can get it on Amazon. Cool book. It's about my time in a big 1% motorcycle club here in Canada. Like you said, contact me. Facebook Messenger is the best way to contact me, people. That's the best way to get right to me. And I will answer you. I don't mind. So that's what we got. Next Thursday, I'm going to be back with Bob from the Run to the Hills biker rally that happens this summer. We got messed up last time we started an interview, so we're going to finish the interview Thursday coming. So can't wait to talk to Bob. He's a really cool guy, and he does a really cool event for the biker community in Alberta. Okay, that's what I got for tonight. I want to thank everyone who drops in. My foot's down there, the end of my leg throbbing. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm going to get off the air. Thanks, you guys, for coming. Frank Worlin, SNS. You guys are champions. Love you guys all. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, have a great night.